her story is that she got washed under the water, and somebody grabbed her on the shoulder underwater and said, "You don't belong down here. You belong up here," and put her on this big black stone in the middle of the Whitewater River. And she ended up on top of this smooth black boulder in the middle of, and we have video of her with these white waters going down, and she's on the stone, and she accredits to an angel putting her on that rock.
Welcome.
What up, what up, what up?
Welcome to Where Are We Going With This?
A podcast.
A podcast.
A show.
Where we try to imagine the future.
What if we're wrong?
So if we're wrong, you won't know. Unless you're watching this in the future. That is a possibility we can't ignore.
It could be further in the future.
Yeah, this could be, the rubble of humanity, they could find a single SD drive with just our episodes, and this is how they learn what humanity was like.
What's SD stand for?
Solid drive, right?
Scan disk.
You're an
Scan
scan disk.
disk.
He's an engineer. He would
Scan
know.
disk.
That's a guess.
We have Joe Charles here.
Is it? Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe. Joe Charles is an engineer.
Is an engineer.
Not the train kind, right? Can you drive a train?
No.
Oh, okay.
Or a music kind.
Or the music kind. What's a music engineer?
They engineer the songs. And
He's
stuff
not
like
an
that.
Imagineer.
Tanner can tell us more about music.
Engineering.
Engineers.
Yeah, I could.
He is the founder of Ember Foundations, a nonprofit that builds bridges in the Amazon?
The jungle of Panama.
Panama.
Close enough.
Close.
Yeah.
Dude.
Nowhere near the Amazon.
Well,
Closer than we are
I figured the
currently,
Amazon was the best first guess
Yeah.
because it's so big.
Great guess.
Have you guys seen how big the Amazon is?
No, how big is it?
It's like the size of the United States.
Really?
Yeah. Not joking.
That's wild.
It's not a joke.
Maybe that's next for Ember Foundations is building.
It's too much.
There's
It's
a
too
lot
big.
of places that need bridges. There's a lot of places.
They build bridges to help people, and we're going to hear about that.
It's awesome.
But before we do, we are going to do a quick bridge trivia.
Ooh.
You guys ready
Bridge
for this?
trivia.
Bridge
I'm
trivia.
not good at trivia.
We need we're doing trivia so much. We need an intro to our trivia
Okay.
thing.
Trivia.
Yeah, we'll come up with
Can
something.
you loop that so we play that every
Yeah,
time?
we need something.
1, 2, 3. Well, let's all do it together. I think we need to make this the official sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
So wait, I'm going to go dun 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 and then we all say trivia.
And
Together.
it's just gonna be trivia.
But somebody take the high, someone
Okay.
take the low, okay?
Yeah.
Here we go. Dun 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 dun.
Trivia. That was
could work.
terrible. That was
Perfect.
terrible.
Joe, did you get in on that?
I did not.
Good choice.
Joe Charles. Oh, that's great. What's your middle name?
William.
Joseph William Charles.
That's a strong name.
Joseph William. That
That's
sounds
a
like a founding
very strong
father.
name.
That sounds like you threw T into the harbor.
Sounds
Joseph.
like
What do they
Pirates
say
of the
about people
Caribbean
with two
character.
first names though? Like your last
He has
name could
three
be.
first names.
I know.
Three first names.
Joseph William Charles.
I was gonna get there, but I want to know what they said about two first names.
I don't know.
I get a hard time because they can't trust people with two.
What's your middle name?
Alan.
You have three first names.
Yeah, Alan's not as predominant as like Matthew or Chad
Chadwick.
or Joe or Charles.
Chadwick Allen Matthews. That's all. Or Matthews. Yeah,
Yeah.
close enough. Okay, bridges. Check this out.
Okay. Sorry.
First one.
4.
The longest bridge. Guess. I'll give you a point. I'll give you a point if you can say what country it's in and closest one to how long it is. Longest bridge in the world.
China.
Just China.
And then give me your length. What's your length?
China.
Yes. China.
15 miles.
15. All right. What's your
It's
guess?
got to be longer than that. I think
You're going with China, though,
I think
still?
the one on I-5 going through Louisiana is at least 15 miles or pretty stinking
This is a
close.
well-educated bridge man here.
Does that count as a
You're going with China?
bridge?
Yeah, I think it has to count as a bridge.
Sticking
I'm gonna
with China, what's your length?
No, I'm not going China. I'm trying to be smart here, but I can't think that much off the rip. I'm going to say Germany. Just 'cause
Germany?
I wanted to say
Solid
Germany.
choice.
Germany.
Good
Yes.
engineers.
And I'm going to say 65 miles.
65. All right, Tanner. What
I
country?
don't know.
What's your country and what's your length?
Trying to outsmart a bridge guy.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go strategic here,
Okay.
Okay.
not
Like-
realistic.
I like the way
Okay.
you think.
All right. Denmark.
I think North and South Korea. I think
North
there's a
and
long,
South Korea?
long bridge that goes in between both of them.
Nothing goes between them.
And I think it's, I think
Anymore.
it's, I think it's 10 miles long.
That's the worst answer I think anyone's ever given for anything.
You're top 3. You're definitely top 3
All right.
answers.
Wait, what would you have said before you looked up the answer?
If I had to guess, I would have probably said China, and I would have guessed 40 miles. Correct answer is China.
It's at
the
40 miles.
Danyang Kushan.
Yep, that's
Did I say that right?
yes.
Danyang Kushan
Perfect.
Bridge in China. It's 40 miles.
Nice.
I would have got
That's
it on
good.
the nose. No, actually, I'm kidding.
I
It's a-
actually wanted to say Switzerland.
Did you?
Yeah,
You
but it's probably not even close.
no, but actually, it's 102 miles long.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
102.4, which means if you're going 70 miles an hour, it takes you an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So there has to be gas stations and
On the bridge?
pee pee poo poo.
Dude, that's wild. I'm curious if it's like a floating bridge.
Like
what over-
It goes between.
It's probably not all water.
It goes
that
to
it's over.
Shanghai.
That doesn't give me a lot, but
Shanghai
like in
is
the
like an island.
mountains?
Probably in the mountains.
Shanghai. No, well, I don't know. If you're from China, please comment
Yeah.
what it. Oh wait, this can't get through to China. They have their internet's closed or something.
Do
If
they
it
really?
makes it through, tell us. Is it a
In the future, when China opens up their internet
Oh yeah, what if
and you're listening to us.
dude,
konnichiwa? Oh no, that's Japanese. All right,
kind of close.
oldest bridge. I got two more. Oldest bridge. Guess the country, and it's still functional. You can
Still
go and cross
functional.
this bridge today.
Wow.
Oldest and country. Go.
Malta.
Malta.
Ooh.
What? How
Wow.
old?
Niche pole.
2,500 years old.
2,500.
I'm gonna say
That's good.
Greece,
Mm.
and I'm going to say I'm going over. I'm going like, oh, dude, you said 2,500 years old. I'm gonna go 3,000.
Okay.
That's old.
You've already used your North Korea.
Can't use it
3,000,
again?
dude.
He's
That's
like,
a wild guess.
Canada.
It's not that long.
The Moose Bridge.
I think I'm gonna go with Egypt,
Mm.
and I'm gonna say 4,000 years old.
Ooh.
That's a solid guess. It is Greece.
Okay.
Wow.
3,300 years.
That's pretty
Hey,
close.
Chad.
that's
Nice
pretty
work.
darn close.
Dude.
I think it's 2-2
He gets 2 points.
because
for
you
sure.
said China.
Yeah.
Now he
Wow.
was closer on
Yeah,
length,
he's
so like maybe
closer.
it's 3-1.
Yeah.
Dude.
This will decide it.
3-1 lead.
Most
Well, I think it's
Golden
2 to
State
1.
Warriors.
2-1.
Yeah. He gets 2 points. I give
You
him.
got one. Oh yeah, because you were off on the length. All right. This is it. Most deadly bridge. Number of deaths from the bridge, including its construction and after,
Ooh.
and country.
It's got to be something high, I
You
think.
get to go first on this.
I think something high.
Yeah, that's true. He's cheating. He lets you go first.
Yeah,
and then
that's
you
true.
Piggyback.
I'm going to go.
No pressure.
It's probably like something in the Alps or something.
Tanner, you go first.
I'm gonna go somewhere close to home, and I'm gonna say the Golden Gate Bridge.
I was thinking that.
But I don't know if that's accurate or not. But I know there's a lot of crazy people there driving
what's,
in.
What's your deaths guess?
I'm
Most
gonna
deadly.
I'm
in the
gonna go
world.
with, what is this, per year or is
no,
this total?
total. Most deadly bridge in the world.
Total deaths. 959 deaths.
Dang, you've been counting. Such a specific number. 959. All right, go ahead.
I'm going to go. Oh, gosh. That's such a good guess. I have to know, like, the bridge,
No, the country.
the country.
He went real specific, but
In the U.S. Sorry, I should have said that.
Yeah, I'm I'm gonna go. Oh, dude, this is tough. Now I'm kind of changing my thought process. Now I can't give it away.
You know what a bridge is, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say. I'm trying to think of a mountainous, like third world country. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Oh, Canada.
Canada's good. That would be a good guess.
Oh, but then I'm ruling it out because
No, I'll say somewhere in Colombia, and I will say 2,252.
Wow.
it's a lot. All right, Charles. Joe Charles. Joe William Charles.
Joseph William.
Joseph.
I'm putting the number closer to 15,000.
Wow, that's a lot.
Okay.
Buckman Bridge.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm going to say America.
See, I was thinking like Coronado Bridge. I was thinking about that.
Sorry I didn't get the memo, and I went real
think-
specific.
I think
I mean, I was
everybody-
thinking about that.
I think it's honestly a three-way tie because he nailed it.
Yeah.
It's-
I knew that
yeah.
was the
Specifically
bridge.
Golden Gate.
Yeah.
But you were closer to the number. It's
Yeah.
over 2,000. Over 2,000.
It is over
15,000. That's a lot.
Well, you know how crazy Californians are.
It's very true. That's what I was
That's
saying,
true.
man.
Whee!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
No, I actually know somebody who knows somebody
Mm.
that jumped off the bridge
Yeah.
Did they live?
and survived.
Wow.
Dude, how tall is that off the water?
It's really tall.
It's-
Let me look
Yeah.
that up right now.
Yeah, look it up. It's insanely
800
tall.
feet?
Have you been there? You've been to the Golden
I've
Gate?
been there once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been to the Golden Gate?
I've
Many
been there, and that's
times.
why I went so high. Is I thought it was almost one a day that would jump off the bridge. So
No, it's a lot though. It's
Yeah.
definitely the most. But then they have like a net to catch you, so you're kind of bungee jumping at that
saving.
point.
So it is 746 feet. That's 227 meters
Yeah.
Dude,
high.
who uses meters?
I don't know. Americans?
And that's to the top of its main towers.
Do you guys
so
know how
height
many?
off the road, that's 500 feet.
Do
you know how
people
many-
climb up to the top and then jump off?
No.
No,
They just jump
I
off
think
the
it's
it's not King Kong.
I think it's pretty tough to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. It's
I don't remember. Dude, if people are dedicated, they
I
might.
guess
I don't know.
you really
That's-
want to make
I
sure
think
you
the people who are jumping
max
are
it
not,
out.
not probably dedicated.
Yeah. Dude, they might land on the rope.
Dude,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
then it's like double whammy. So, Joe, tell us about the genesis of the Ember Foundation. How did this come about?
So I was retiring from the Navy in 22, trying to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up, and took a road trip with just my Jeep and the Bible for about 3 weeks through some national parks, and that was pretty awakening spiritually. And then took a mission trip with our campus pastor, Pastor Todd, and
Shout out Todd.
Yeah,
Shout
Shout out Bridger Church, man.
Bridger.
yeah.
Bridger.
That's funny. Bridge.
We're going with
Bridger.
Bridgers.
Yeah, when he named it Bridger Church, I was like, that's a sign I got to go.
Wow.
But I'm still here.
Or is that plagiarism? Just kidding.
One of the
It's
two.
a great name, Todd. You did good. Yeah, so we went to Panama, and we stopped along the way to Manos de Fe, which is a beautiful organization as well. Stopped halfway in the middle of this indigenous community called the Ngäbe-Buglé Reservation. Little village called Tole, and this pastor heard that Americans were coming. We were the first, at least, mission trip that we knew about to this community. Pastor hiked 18 miles over a 7,000-foot mountain
Good
range.
night.
Yeah, just to see who was coming.
Took him
And
what, a whole day probably.
over a day.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
He's-
smokes.
Yeah,
That's a
elderly
Day and a
guy.
half at least, probably.
Elderly guy. Actually, he hiked further than 18 miles because that's just from road to road. He didn't even have a car, so he had to do the whole road walk too. But he gets there and he shows us a video of 3 little girls trying to cross a whitewater river in their school uniforms, getting washed away, holding on to each other, and just a normal day to get to school. And he said he's been asking anybody who would listen for about 30 years for a bridge.
Wow.
And he said, I'll take a zip line. We used to have a zip line, but it broke. I just need something
To safely get people across.
from A to B,
Wow.
whether it's school, church, community centers. They live on both sides of the river because that's their life source is the river.
Yeah.
So there's communities families on both sides. They go back and forth. Certain times of the year, they don't even cross. But most of the time they can cross. And then up in the mountains, there's a storm that they don't see. There's no infrastructure. They don't have Wi-Fi. They don't have cell service.
Right.
So they can't check the weather app to see
Yeah.
there's a storm.
Wow.
And as they're crossing the river, flash flooding will come from the mountains and wash the kids away, or an elderly woman,
Yeah.
whatever. And so he's telling us this story, and we're just heartbroken. And I'm coming out of the Navy CB Civil Engineer Corps, where we build stuff in remote parts of the world, and we figure out how to get it done.
Yeah.
I personally had never built a bridge, but I knew it could be done. I knew people who could do it. So we prayed for him, and that stuck with me. And so we continued through the mission trip, and we got their contact and coordinated for a few years, and worked with the country of Panama, their Department of Public Works. We told them about the bridge. Their director of their bridging operations for all of Panama said, I know about that bridge. I've been there. I have a list of 100 bridges, and that's number one
Wow.
needed bridge in
Yeah.
all of Panama. But it's the hardest one to do because it's so remote. It's so far in the jungle.
Right.
We can't do it. We're not going to do it. But you guys can do it if you want, is what he told us.
Wow.
So we got to
No
work.
pressure.
Yeah. Right.
He's like, hey, if you guys want to do it.
So we got to work. I didn't know how to raise money. So through this period also, I had prayed for a wife, right? One who gets a wife finds a good gift.
That's
Yes,
right.
Absolutely.
Amen right there. I'll tell you
Yes,
what.
sir.
God gave me a great gift of Noelle. Her expertise is marketing and fundraising. And our first date, I told her about this bridge project that at that time was just an idea
Yeah.
that I had, something I felt called to. And she said, we're going to build the bridge. And so
Dude, let's
That's so
go.
awesome.
yeah, she came alongside, and she, through a gala, raised over $160,000.
Golly.
Dude.
And in that period, we had a lot of meetings with Panama government officials, did a lot of coordination, got all the approvals, and these locals, this indigenous tribe, they had never built anything more than a bamboo hut before,
Yeah.
right? So that's all they have is bamboo huts.
So nothing
And
like concrete
Nope.
or none of that. That wasn't how they built anything.
no. So we had to, after the gala, we raised enough money. They hiked all this material in 90-pound bags of cement, 18 miles over that 7,000-foot mountain range.
Dude.
Right? It's just brutal.
crazy.
And they're hiking 400 bags of 90-pound cement in. They're taking
And this is all local
all
villagers.
local. They
Was there any other way to get it in there, or it's just not feasible?
No, the only other way is helicopter.
Okay.
And so we actually, on that first bridge, coordinated a lot with the U.S. Embassy, and it's called Task Force Bravo. There's a joint task force that has Army helicopters. We actually secured, they do an annual exercise called the Panamex, and we got the number one priority on their list.
Let's go.
And they were going to support us with helicopters. Literally a week before our flight dates, everything's lined up. We're ready, the material's staged. Noelle and I are about to get on the plane to fly to Panama to meet the helicopters and go in. A helicopter crashed in Honduras. The military does a training timeout.
Yeah.
They stop all flights.
You lost your helicopter.
Lost our helicopters.
Oh my
And that's when
goodness.
the locals just started making it happen.
That's wild.
Dude.
Yeah.
What's the road infrastructure look like down there?
So there's no roads.
It's all like hiking
It's
trails,
paths.
what
All-
we would know.
Yeah. And it's worse than what we know, right? Because we have cleared
Right.
national park
Right.
trails. They have what the donkeys are walking on.
Right.
So it's about a 6-inch trail, and there's no switchbacks. You're going straight up the mountain and straight down the mountain.
God.
It's pretty
6
brutal.
inches?
Yeah, it's tight.
So
I
it's
mean,
just
your
like a
feet,
little-
like the width of your feet.
Yeah, it's jungle terrain. we're slipping and falling all over the place, and their 5-year-olds they grow up doing it, so they know they're
They're
acclimated
just,
to it.
dude.
Know where to step, how to step. Da, da, da.
They have to make that full day hike to get a carton of eggs, to get a, whatever they
We're
need.
putting sunscreen.
I don't
want
to drive 20 minutes to Costco. And
Yeah.
These guys are.
Yeah.
We're putting
Dude.
sunscreen on our kids,
Yeah.
so they
It's-
don't burn their skin, and they're like, "Go ahead, Jimmy, run
Yeah.
up the
Yeah.
mountain." I mean, but that's all that. I mean,
The sun's up.
They
I'll see
grow-
you when the
they-
sun's coming down.
they grow up with that.
That's wild.
That's insane.
Yeah, so we get all the material in, and this is January of 25. We start construction on the bridge, and we have to show them how to collect the right size stones, how to turn gravel, sift it out into sand to make mortar, to put the stones together to make a wall. Each phase of the construction on how to build towers and concrete anchors, and so it takes a lot of time, right? We teach them how to run crews and how to have these 5 guys doing gravel, these 5 guys mixing the mud to make the cement, these 5 guys laying the stone, teach them the organization, teach them the processes. And so it took us 6 months to build the first bridge. And
How many people did you show up with in your group that traveled?
just
there?
me and Noelle. It was our it was our honeymoon. We got married on January 25th of 2025, and in February we were there in our honeymoon.
So
And,
literally, it's just the two of you
yeah,
training them how to do the labor piece, but that's it.
yes.
So essentially, they built the bridge with your help, training them and
Yeah.
teaching them, and
Correct.
you guys obviously were doing the labor with them, but
Yeah.
wow.
We would show them how to do it, and they would do it, and we would watch to make sure they're doing it right.
And then you move to the next phase of like, okay, now
Exactly.
teach them how to.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so it took us a lot of time, a lot of effort in 6 months. And then it's the day we finished the bridge, there was just tears everywhere, right? Everybody was so excited. And my favorite story is we flew in on helicopters, Noelle and I did, when we first got there. And it was raining. We got dropped off at the wrong village because, there's no communication. These guys speak Ngäbe-Buglé, which is not even, it's the indigenous language. So we have an interpreter with us.
Yeah.
And we know some Spanish, but they're speaking Ngäbe-Buglé. So we end up at the wrong village, and it's about an hour hike to get to the right village. It's raining. It's pouring down rain through this jungle. We got all of our surveying gear, camping gear, everything with us, making this hike. And this probably 70-year-old lady grabs Noelle's hand and helps her down this steep cliff, right? And she's holding Noelle's hand to make sure she doesn't get hurt. Now, fast forward 6 months, and this lady sees a bridge for the first time because they had no idea what they were building. These white people show up, and they're like, what
They're
are we
like,
doing?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
I got some free time. I'll help.
If you've seen Dances with Wolves,
Yeah.
I had that playing through my head. Like,
Yeah.
today they invited us to lunch.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
on day one, they were standoff. They didn't know what to expect or who we were or anything.
Yeah.
And you had a translator, so you could kind of.
Yes, we
Say
could
that.
get there. Yeah.
But you say bridge, they're like, that word is not in our vocabulary. I have no idea what you're talking
They're like,
about.
yeah, I'd like to eat a bridge. And you're like, no.
So when they see this bridge, they're scared to walk across it. So I see Noelle grab the hand of this lady who 6 months prior helped her down the cliff.
Oh my gosh.
Now Noelle grabs her hand and walks her
The
across
same
the bridge.
lady.
Dude.
The same lady that also watched how many little kids get washed away in this river.
Because she's been there so
Wow.
long.
And now she's walking across this bridge. And it still gives me chills today.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's so
That's
cool.
the coolest story ever, dude.
And then so all the people who are helping, all the locals, they probably use it today.
Every
They
day.
use it
every
today.
day.
Every
Every
day.
day there's hundreds of crossings on that one bridge. It supports thousands of people. But then a week later, we're back home celebrating. Everybody's asking us what's next, right? What's
Yeah.
next? And we say whatever God calls us to. And we get pictures of flash flooding coming through on that same river, and they're celebrating on the bridge.
Yeah.
And then the next day, they got a body bag, and they're carrying a little kid out of
Wow.
the river that got
From
just
upstream.
literally 2 miles upstream. Kids were on their way to school. And, you know, can I tell you a little story about the kids? I don't know how much time we have.
No, we
No,
got
you're
as much
good.
time as we
You're,
need.
you're good.
So 5 kids are crossing this river a week after. And, it, you know, we say it's 2 miles. You can think about how often we have crosswalks, right? And how much money we spend on a crosswalk to make sure our kids are getting to school safe.
Yeah.
These kids had to walk 2 hours to the one and only bridge to then walk 2 hours back up
Right.
the mountain, right? Instead
Detour.
of just going the same way that
Right.
they always go as across the river. So, you know, they thought they could cross the river. 4 of the 5 start walking across. One hasn't started yet, and then flash flooding comes through. Yeah. 3 of the kids get washed away. 2 of them get taken to the hospital, and 1 of them gets carried out
Yeah.
in the body bag the next day. And we talked to the 4th one who was under the water as the white waters came through. She couldn't even talk to us, but her mom was telling us this story with her sitting there. And her story is that she got washed under the water, and somebody grabbed her on the shoulder underwater and said, "You don't belong down here. You belong up here," and put her on this big black stone in the middle of the Whitewater River. And I've been in Whitewaters, so I know there's no stopping. It's
taking you where it
it's
wants
taking
it.
you where
Yeah.
it wants. And she ended up on top of this smooth black boulder in the middle of, and we have video of her
Wow.
with these white waters going down, and she's on the stone, and she accredits to an angel
Yeah.
putting her on that rock. And,
Dude,
and that's
I'm ready to go to Panama.
yeah.
Dude.
Build a freaking bridge, bro.
So now we've built our second bridge this year, 2026, instead of 6 months, because it's these kids, sons and daughters who are dying in the river, right? So we sent them the materials, same crew. They built it in 2.5 months.
Wow.
And they're waiting
They're
on,
getting better.
yeah, it's the whole teach a man to fish.
Yeah.
Feed 'em
Right.
for a lifetime.
Yeah. And
And
so,
now all they need is the materials
right.
because now they have the know-how.
Yeah. They need the engineering survey and that sort of stuff. But if you give them the materials, they'll make it happen.
How strict are they with the surveys and that type of stuff?
Like you have
That's
to get like licenses and stuff.
That's all on me as a professional engineer. I still do the full design review, the design manual, and I stamp it and I send it to the Department of Public Works, our design.
So you're working through the channels
Okay.
of the Panama government to make sure that everything's by the book.
Have they
and-
kicked anything back and like said, eh? Or does
No.
they pretty much take what you got and let's roll?
They,
Approved.
yes, we'll say yes. They have never sent anything back. There's a lot of political drama between the indigenous people and the government of Panama.
Really?
Okay, sure.
And I don't want to get too deep on that
Yeah,
today,
yeah.
but it's, it's similar to think about America and our indigenous people, and they don't pay taxes in Panama, so the government is less likely to step in and help them out.
Yeah.
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 Because they're
And they're sitting on pristine land. These indigenous reservations are full of maybe gold, definitely copper,
Right.
a lot of minerals that can be mined out, which the government wants to take their land and mine it. And
Yeah.
when you were talking about how they can't see any type of internet weather data, stuff like that, I was thinking of Starlink because I wonder if Starlink covers out there. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're
so-
starting to expand to where you can get
I thought they
coverage.
covered the whole universe already.
They're getting there.
So we bring Starlink with us. That's
do.
our own communication, and we
Oh,
bought it
okay.
and we keep it there, and we have donated it to the local church. So now
That's your
we-
communication line now is
Yeah,
through
we,
them.
We pay for that monthly subscription for
That's
Starlink.
awesome.
And then there's a few kids who want to pursue school, and so they get to use Starlink to
Do
keep
like
up with
learn,
school.
yeah.
Yeah.
And is that through Ember?
That is through Ember, yeah.
Dude, that's so cool. So you're doing way more than bridges right now.
Yeah, and it's all founded on the gospel too. And,
Yeah.
And Ember, 2 Timothy 1:6-7 talks about fanning and the flame.
Yeah.
And so that's an ember of flame, and when we commission these bridges, we tell them God hasn't forgotten you. They may feel forgotten by their government, by their leaders. but God hasn't forgotten them, and
Dude.
God sent them that bridge because He
That's
cares
so
about
good,
them
dude.
and He loves them.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Dude.
Taking it to the nations, dude.
Yeah.
Had
To the
you
nations.
so you had never built a bridge before all this? Did you have to get a blueprint or something for, or were you
Yeah.
able to do that like just with your own engineering knowledge?
I'm smart enough to know that I'm dumb enough that I need
Yeah. Need some
people to
help.
help me. Yeah.
So you hit up your bridge guy. Who's your bridge guy?
ChatGPT, no.
Did you? Yeah, you plugged it into Claude.
Probably could. But
there are some great organizations that do this type of work, and in the Seabees, the Navy, we've worked with those organizations. So that was my first call to say, hey, can you help us out? We have this need in Panama.
yeah.
There's 3 organizations that I know of, and I think that might be it. They have 2 of them were doing work in Panama. They pulled out and went to Africa because it's too challenging,
Too difficult to
do
make it
any work.
happen.
So
Wow.
it literally was nobody else was gonna be able to do it.
Wow.
And so that's why Ember Foundations came to fill that gap. But yeah, there are those other great organizations. They're mostly working in Africa now, but they gave me their design manuals and they said, hey, we'll continue to help you with some support from the rear. And they did a great job with that. And
That's
so-
awesome.
That's cool.
Dude, so many moving pieces had to come together, but that's definitely God orchestrating, his
Absolutely.
plan.
It's
You know what I
only-
mean?
Only God.
Dude,
Amen.
unbelievable.
So bridges.
Bridges.
There's a lot of options on how you construct a bridge.
There are, yeah.
How many options did you have for these 2 bridges in Panama?
Popsicle sticks, was that one of them? Because I built a lot of popsicle stick bridges.
I mean, yeah. We doing like suspension bridges.
Yeah, we talking-
We doing like, was this pretty much your only option?
No, you have the 2 main options are suspension and suspended
Okay.
bridges. So
That sounds like the same thing. Suspended and suspension?
yeah,
I'm very dumb. I don't
So you think
understand.
it's this way, pretty much?
exactly.
This way, this way.
What? Chad, you cheated. You looked that up.
Dude, I'm a bridge
Dude,
master,
you're a
dude.
bridge. You're a bridge
What's
connoisseur.
the Navy teaching
No.
you guys?
Bridge connoisseur. I'm still confused on suspension versus suspended. I've been suspended before in school, but I've never been suspensioned.
Have you been suspensioned?
Did you ever get suspended in
You
school?
probably get
Suspended,
suspension
yeah, I did.
out of
You got suspended for
helicopters.
what?
For wearing my hood
See,
in middle school.
that
My
was
principal-
it?
My principal kept
Did you ever get suspended in school?
telling me to take it off, and I
I mean, I was on the verge a couple of times.
too
You
much.
got to go
riz,
all in.
Too much
So
riz.
my
Too much riz.
my teacher told me that she wanted to suspend me because I looked at it was a English book and it was teaching you about poetry, and I saw this guy and I was like, man, he looks fugly. And she was like, Tanner, do you know what that means? And I was like, honestly, I'm just saying like freaking ugly, you know? And she's like, you know what it means. You know what you're trying to say. And I was at a private Christian school and they're like, yeah, we don't tolerate that.
Dude.
Joe Charles, did you ever get suspended?
Do you want me to answer that
Oh,
question?
yeah, dude, because
Yeah,
I haven't
dude.
told my story. I might have killed a guy. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Might have.
The drug dogs may or may not have hit on my car.
Oh, you had a bunch of ibuprofen?
Yeah, a bunch of ivory.
Loaded up.
Whoa.
Second
Like, who's
grade.
got a headache?
Second grade.
Dude, you got suspended for that?
Yeah.
You'll never guess what I got suspended for.
Spitballs at your teacher.
Yeah.
Eating too many chicken nuggies.
Graffiti.
Oh,
Graffiti.
Dude,
Okay,
I
we knew
was
that.
I was graffiti
in the bathrooms. At
in the bathrooms at Clay High School.
Didn't you
Shout
try to
out.
blame it on another guy? Is that
I didn't try to blame it on another guy, but I tried to deny.
frame? Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah.
Deny.
That's right.
what
And
do
then-
you have like a tagger name?
Oh, well,
or
so
something?
it started. I was in an art class, right? And in my art class was this guy from New York who did the most bomb graffiti you ever seen. I'm talking
Dope.
when you see the trains go by and you're like, I'm impressed. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff this guy was doing. And his name was Richie. That was his real name.
Definitely
Richie.
seems like a New York guy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's like, hey, my name's Richie
Hey,
from
my
New
name's
York.
Richie.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah.
So he taught me how to do graffiti all through art class. That's the public school system. So
That's
I got really good at it, and I started doing it around school. And so somebody ratted me out, and I denied it. But then I saw the vice principal come walking through the hallway when they were like confronting me about it in the principal's office. I see the vice principal with my art pad folio. It's like the big folder with all my art stuff.
Yeah.
And it was at that moment I was like, oh, that thing's filled with the exact same thing that I just drew. And I was like, you know what? I did it.
Andy was so happy.
You got me.
You got me.
Andy
Yeah,
was so
I was
happy.
busted. So.
I got a graffiti story.
You got a graffiti
Yeah,
story?
high school. It's a little
We'll get
different.
back to suspension and suspended in a little
Yeah,
bit.
tell us about when you got
It's a little
suspended.
different. So, oh, you want to hear it suspended or graffiti?
Both of them.
Both. Oh, you got away with this? You
I
didn't get
did.
suspended?
So I used to play football, and this got me kicked out of the field locker.
Mm-hmm.
I was never allowed to come back. It was after football season. We used to line our practice field with diesel fuel, right? And it would kill the grass, and,
Yeah.
and it would last for a while. So one day the coach asked me to line the field. So I'm out there lining the field, and at the far end, I just write my initials, JC. And I was like, that was easy. I got away with it. On the walk back into the field house, some people used to call me, I don't know if you remember wrestling, they had this character called Big Sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Some people called me that. So I thought it would be funny to write Big Sexy in huge letters
On the field.
right as you walk out of the field house. And that didn't turn out very well.
And Lizzo's like, who wrote my name in the field? So you got suspended, but not suspensioned? Is that the difference? What was the two words we were talking about?
So suspension bridges are kind of like your Golden Gate Bridge, right? So they're up tall, and the bridge suspends from those tall towers.
Yeah.
So the weight is pulling down from the...
Yes, but the towers are on the ends, not the middle. Yeah.
Towers. Okay.
So on each embankment, you make a tall tower, and then you hang it.
That's a suspension bridge.
Correct. We build suspended bridges because they are suspended from big concrete anchors, basically. And they just suspend over that concrete abutment with anchors.
You weren't building it in the river. You were building it, on the mountainside.
Right.
Essentially.
And so,
Above the... How far above the river is it?
so our first bridge was, and this is where the surveying comes in, because it was a 30-meter difference between one embankment to the other.
Oh, okay.
So we dug down 10 meters in the middle of this mountain. So they're moving boulders bigger than this table by hand. That's
a lot of hands.
Yeah. And when you see the pyramids, I know how hard that was to be built now, because these rocks are bigger than
Well, they had alien technology.
and we did not. And so we did this
And
bridge
cats.
without alien technology.
Yeah.
And so we had to dig down 10 meters on that side, and then this side we had to build up an additional 10 meters so
10
there was
meters.
about
to even it out so that way
to
it was,
even it
yeah.
out as close as we could to keep the suspended bridge level. And for the next 50 years, these bridges are built to last 50 plus years. Wow. So, yeah, so they suspend from big concrete abutments and anchors, and then you have stainless steel cables that run from one anchor over that tower, suspend over to the other. And we get these cables from the Panama Canal Port Authority. So
Oh, wow.
they use them to move all the containers that you see going in and out of the
Wow.
Panama Canal, but they can only use them a certain number of time before they have to expire the cables. So
So you get them at a discount.
we get them for free.
For
we just have,
free?
Wow.
we have to pay to ship them, and then
Wow.
these cables weigh 2,000 pounds, and there's another thing the guys are hiking over
No
the mountain
way.
range. Yeah.
They
Do you remember
hiked.
how long the ones that you guys acquired were?
Yeah, they're 500 feet long, so we cut them to length. Our first bridge was the size of a football field with the end zone, so it was 80 meters from tower to tower, and then the anchors are outside of that. So the cables each were
300 something, 400 something.
350 feet.
Wow.
So they weighed about 2,000 pounds each.
How
And
did you
there's-
carry 2,000 pounds through the jungle?
Like a snake. They put 50 guys on it and put it over their shoulder. And we have videos of all this on YouTube if you get bored and want to.
Dude,
it out.
actually, while we're on that subject, plug the YouTube and where can people see some of this stuff? Do you guys have a channel?
If you just Google Ember Bridge or emberfoundations.org, that's our website, and there's links to everything there for sure.
And you have a fundraiser coming up, which we need to plug. But also, I want to know, what does it cost for you to build a bridge?
Yeah, so the first bridge, because it took 6 months, it took a lot of trips to Panama to meet with the government, all that additional cost, it was $215,000.
Wow.
But still, you can't even build a crosswalk for $215,000 in Florida, right?
Wow.
So
Yeah.
the bang for the buck's definitely there. The second bridge, we built it for just under $100,000.
Oh,
that
wow.
much of a difference.
Yeah. And then the third bridge, and all of this I'm a volunteer. My wife's a volunteer. There's no salaries.
There's no
associated-
overhead.
No
Yeah.
overhead
Yeah.
associated with this nonprofit.
Which good for you guys. I mean, that's
Yeah, we're not doing it to make money. We're even paying for our own travel to get.
That's
to Panama.
awesome.
And
so as somebody that if you're going to donate to it, it's like
100%
there's no
of your
better.
dollar
Yeah,
goes
there's no
to-
better.
yeah.
Every other donation you could do is going to have some percentage that comes out in admin fees,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so if you want it 100% to go to the cause,
Yeah.
that's where it is.
Amen.
So the third bridge is going to cost what?
So huge news on the third bridge. Those same helicopters that we coordinated with for the first one, they reached back out to us after the second bridge. Same thing happened where a week later we're celebrating 15 miles downstream this time. Unfortunately, a little girl's getting carried out in a body bag. So that's when we decided to adopt the whole 40-mile river.
Wow.
We're estimating about 15 bridges, and we haven't hiked the full river because it's 40 miles through jungle terrain. So
Yeah.
that's an estimate, but we're gonna adopt the whole river. And so this third bridge, the next day after that little girl passed away, we get a call from a contact with Joint Task Force Bravo and said, "Hey, we want to support your guys' mission." And we said, "Amen." So that has now been a successful mission. In June and July, they did a half a dozen sorties with Chinooks and then a bunch with Blackhawks and delivered 600 bags of cement, all of our steel cables for the third bridge. And
Just drop them.
Just
all.
drop it all
I
for
bet
free.
the people
Dude.
seeing
Yeah.
a Chinook, dude,
Right. Yeah.
dude, they're probably like, what?
That's crazy.
Like the double
I'm sure they probably
blades?
see him every once in a while.
You
but
think?
They don't see Chinooks.
You don't think so?
No.
Is it not a Chinook? It's a Chinook. A Chinook.
Chinook. Dude, that is stinking.
Okay,
It
so
was
with
really
that,
cool.
with
It
that,
was
what's
really
your
cool.
cost per bridge down to?
So that's not per bridge because it's not guaranteed every
Oh, okay.
bridge. But for this third bridge, our costs will be under $50,000.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness!
And they're all about the same size?
The first two were pretty close, 82 meters span. This third one's only 50 meters.
Okay.
But it's much higher. It's in a gorge. So we're going over a gorge, but it floods all the way up to the top.
Wow.
So yeah, it's only 50 meters. And then our estimate, we're going to budget for $100,000 per bridge
Yeah.
until the whole.
So you're
Whole-
done.
That's smart, yeah. And then that way, if one bridge you don't get the helicopters,
Yeah,
then
then
you
we're
need
covered.
to have that extra.
And if
cost.
we get helicopters, and we get to build 2 bridges.
Wow.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, that is
It's super cheap,
absurdly
yeah.
cheap for the amount of good that it does.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many nonprofits that raise $2 million like that. And
Yeah.
you're talking
yeah.
every single bridge
Yeah.
to save however many lives. I mean, a lot of lives of children.
Yeah.
For who knows how
And
many years.
for a
Yeah.
fraction of a.
And we've
I
already
mean,
seen.
come on, people.
We've already seen the fruits where it's a person a month was dying before the first bridge was built to now maybe it's 1 a year dying
Wow.
with just 2 bridges in place. And so we're going to keep going until it's 0. But also the men will leave for 3 or 4 months at a time to go work the coffee fields and then come back and they can't get home because they can't cross the river.
Yeah.
So now they have a way to get home. So there's
There's so many benefits.
Yeah, there's so
it's
many benefits.
exponential.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any idea amount of people who live on this span of river?
About 10,000 total.
About 10,000? And that's the whole, not just the areas you guys have had your hands on thus far, but the whole.
Not the whole river, because there's another indigenous tribe closer to the ocean. So there's about 10,000 on the higher part of this mountain.
Uh-huh.
And again, the communications are so bad, and there's no census, right? So we're just going through word of
Yeah.
mouth and through the pastors, really, who are
Kind of word of mouth almost.
word of
like,
Yeah.
mouth. So
10,000 is the number you kind of got.
10,000 is the number we're going with.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool, dude.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was cool when we went back for the second bridge. We recon the third one. So on the way to the third one, we inspected the first bridge. And while we were there, we got to see people just on their daily route now are crossing this bridge that we built. And it was pretty cool.
Are you like
Dude, that's so
Taylor
awesome.
Swift down there now? Like when you show up, they're like, "Oh, Joe," or do some people not know who you are?
All glory goes to God.
Well, no, I'm just saying, but they
what
have
they
to be
say
like,
is big sexy's here.
"Big sexy,
Yeah. Big
big
sexy's here.
sexy."
Oh man, I love that.
Dude, that's the coolest story.
That's so cool.
I mean,
it's a blessing to be a part of it.
it
for
really
sure.
is,
Yeah.
dude. And God, yeah, I mean, all glory to God, like you said. I mean, just the whole way that you even found out about all this is just amazing. And then you and Noelle having complementing skill sets that are exactly what are needed there. I mean, that's insane.
And somebody once said to me after the first bridge, they said the number of people who know how to build a bridge is limited, right? It's only a few people who know how to build this type of bridge.
Yeah.
They know how to design it. Then you only have a certain number who know how to build it. And then the fundraising
The
piece.
connections.
And
to,
then
yeah.
the willingness to do it. And that's where I hope some people get motivated by, God's given you skills. And I retired from the Navy not wanting to retire from the Navy. And so the willingness to serve is something that was built into me.
Yeah.
And this is the way that I get to continue to serve.
Dude, that's so cool.
And you see in hindsight, like all the things that were happening in your life and going on, and at all those times where you were kind of confused, like, God, what are you doing? What's going on? What's happening? And then now in hindsight, you're like, oh, you're moving me towards saving all these.
That's what God works all things
together
for
for
those
good.
who believe.
That's right.
That's what that means. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, do not lean on your own
I get it
understanding.
now.
Yeah. Very biblical.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So I always like to we try to touch on the future of things.
Yeah.
With all the technology that's coming out today, do you think bridges are going to change in the future? Let's say in 100 years, could you have magnetic bridges that are like hovering? Could you have new materials?
That's where my mind has been the past 24 months. And it's not as cool as magnetic bridges, but it's materials, right? There's got to be, instead of carrying 90-pound bags of cement into the jungle, there's got to be some way to use local materials to make concrete.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, and so that material science.
There's going to be new
future.
ways.
Yeah, there's going to be a new way.
There's going to be.
Well, because a concrete at its most basic level is like an adhesive with powdered rocks, right?
Yeah, just sand and
Little sand.
Sand,
powdered
water.
rocks.
Powder.
You mean sand?
I think they're different, but I don't
Hey,
know.
who put all these powdered rocks at the beach?
Yeah.
You mean sand?
You guys want to go hang out at the Powdered Rocks for a little
Powdered
bit?
rocks? You guys want to go powder these rocks? I'm gonna make a powdered rock castle. But yeah, if you could find a way to powder their rocks,
Yeah,
and bring some Elmer's glue with you, I think you're halfway to concrete.
yeah.
There's got to be some ways.
New
And
materials,
you don't need black.
but not wood.
anymore.
You don't want to do wood, right?
No.
Because wood.
So
wood
we
won't
use,
last 50
We
years.
use wood planks. So across the 5 beams,
That's gonna last 50 years.
that may last 30 years.
Okay.
Because we've sealed them, and that's the other cool.
You
little
use their wood though.
That's the cool part. So the first bridge, we hiked in all this wood, right? We had it cut at the lumber mill, and they hiked it in. The second bridge, they said, if you buy us a chainsaw, we know what kind of wood this is. We'll harvest the trees. We'll cut
No
it.
way.
And I said, can you meet the specifications? You know, they said yes. And so they harvested their own lumber with a chainsaw and cut it better than the 2x4s you can find at the hardware store.
No way.
And it was spot on.
Harvesting 2x4s.
With a chainsaw.
So we didn't use 2x4s. That was
They're probably
it
like
was
foot by-
4x6s
four by
and
sixes.
6x6s.
They probably
Okay.
use meters out there or cubits. They use cubits.
Cubits, yeah.
what
But
are they
yeah.
using to measure?
A cubit.
Did you give 'em
a
something?
cubit is from your elbow.
Yeah, we bought. That was all part of that initial $215,000. We had
Okay.
to buy a bunch of tools and tape measures.
You keep it down there?
We keep it, and they keep better accountability on a white piece of paper that's all muddy and
Yeah.
And they have accountability for everything that we've bought, how many, the quantities.
That is
yeah.
the coolest.
Yeah.
Dude, that
That's
is
the
so
coolest.
awesome, dude. That is so cool.
So now they're doing the wood. So
Yeah.
what's the most expensive part of the bridge?
The most expensive part of the bridge is the cement for sure. And so that's why with these helicopters, we flew in 600 bags. That
How many pounds is that? That's like probably like
600
probably
times 90.
times 90-pound bags.
50,000 pounds.
Dude,
That's it.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So that should be enough to build 2 bridges. And
Okay.
Don't tell the Army that.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
Share
love
the
that.
material.
Yeah, but
Share
we-
the wealth.
Yeah, we put the most expensive thing on the helicopter because even the locals, they're all working for free. There's no salaries, but we did pay them $30 to hike that 90-pound bag of cement over the mountain.
How do they make their money there then? The coffee fields? Like,
And that's where if we're able to generate enough income, the first bridge, another piece of it being $215,000, I did pay them $5 a day to work. All the workers got $5 a day.
that's probably a lot
You're
of money.
boosting the
for
economy
them,
down
though.
there too.
Yeah, and then the second bridge when we came back, they have tin on their roofs instead of straw. And
Dude,
I'm
you're
like-
literally seeing this like
Yeah.
it's like Sim City.
But we
You're like-
Literally.
so we were in the hole. Noelle and I, my wife and I, were in the hole about $50,000 at the end of the first bridge. Because we raised 160, it cost 215.
Yeah.
We were in the hole. Another person died. We didn't have time to raise money, so we didn't have the resources to pay the workers on the second bridge. And it would be a blessing to them if we could continue to pay. I mean, $5 a day.
Right.
Right, to do manual labor, digging stones the size of this table
Right.
out, laying concrete blocks. I would love to be able to pay them.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's more important for me to build bridges that save lives than pay $5 a day.
Yeah.
Right, because I could probably build 2 bridges for the price of one if I'm not paying the locals. So that's the math I'm doing now, and until it changes.
Yeah.
Until the dynamics change. Then
Yeah.
So let's plug. How can people donate if somebody wants to donate? What's the best way to do it?
EmberFoundations.org. EmberFoundations.org is there's an easy link on there. We have a gala coming up on September 19th. It'll be a
September 19th.
great night.
We'll be there live.
Where you
Are
guys?
you going?
Maybe.
I'm going.
You're in
All
September
right.
19th.
September 19th. Where's it
You're
at?
in Tringali Barn.
Okay.
You have
down by
a
St.
tuxedo?
Augustine. You don't.
Yeah, I only have a 6-piece tuxedo though.
You don't need a
Is that okay?
tuxedo.
No tuxedos?
No, it's.
You have to wear pants.
You have to wear a bolo tie. From Ocala, dude. You gotta have a bolo.
Yeah.
Oh, Calabolo, baby.
Yeah.
So September 19th, what time?
6 p.m.
Can people sign up to go?
Yeah, you can buy tickets, or if you can't afford a ticket, just there's an email, joe@emberfoundations.org. We'll give you a ticket. We just want people to come, spread awareness, pray for us.
Heck yeah. Dude, that's awesome.
Dude, that's so cool, man.
Any social media accounts that you guys have, or is everything through that main
Yeah,
website?
if you search, we have I don't think we have an Instagram. We have a Facebook,
Okay.
Ember Bridge.
But the main website's the way to go first.
Yeah.
Hit the website. Dude, what an awesome
Link it in the show
mission.
notes.
dude.
Absolutely.
Tanner's got that.
Tanner, can you do something, Tanner?
Yeah, for sure.
Link
Thank
it.
you.
Click the link in the
I
description.
got you. I'm
Tanner's the man.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
put it-
bridge? Can you bridge the gap
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
to the website?
Absolutely.
Can you build a bridge?
It'll be down in the
Show notes.
description. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Below.
Thank you, sir.
Dude,
Like and subscribe.
great episode.
Dude.
Awesome to hear dude.
I love what you
God's-
guys are doing too.
Dude,
It's
I mean,
beautiful.
Thanks.
we're just building.
It's exciting.
We're building podcast
30,000. 30,000.
Dude, we're at 30
Wow.
something. 30.
Let's blow this up, guys.
33.
all of
Two.
them. All of them.
Let's
donate
use this
$1.
episode to build all the bridges, and maybe give us a few more subscribers, just a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not about that. It's about these bridges. You got me pumped up. I want to
Dude.
see all these bridges. I kind of want to go.
Can we
cut some
can we
lumber.
put some
Oh.
like video pictures?
Yeah, I have footage. I'm gonna. Put
Okay.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me plug
Plug it.
Yeah, Josh has said he wants to go. So at the gala, but if you can't make the gala, we do for maybe $2,000, and we can negotiate the price, but includes airfare. You fly to Panama. It's a 10-day trip, 2 days hiking over the mountain, very strenuous hike. And we're probably going to do an all-males trip for this bridge. So if you want to be part of that, 2-day hike in, and then you get to complete the bridge. You get to finish pulling the cables across the water and put all the wood planks on and be there for the commissioning of the bridge. And then you hike out.
Gangster.
Or if you want to do something really cool, about $10,000, because jet fuel's a lot of money, we can helicopter you in for a day and you can hang out and see what we got going on and help out that way too. So
That's awesome.
When is that? When's that going to be?
we'll probably do this third bridge from March to May of 27.
Okay.
So we're gathering
Start
all the money.
fundraising.
We're doing all the fundraising now.
Let's go.
And that's their dry season is March, April, May. So that's the
That's the
prime.
sweet spot
That's
of
the
finishing the bridge.
Yes.
Or building the whole
building
bridge.
the whole. They're digging it now. So that way when we show up in March, all we do is we build up from that point.
When you show up to build, it's what, 90 days then?
Not even 90 anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll probably be under 2 months the way they're moving.
That's
Dude,
amazing.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Check out the website.
Yeah.
Donate. Can you
Good
do
God's
one-time
work.
and monthly donations?
Yes, we are definitely looking for monthly donations because that helps us be able to count on next year's bridge.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
plan out ahead of time.
Absolutely.
And so you finish the next one, you're just on to the next one,
On to
just
the
on
next
to the next. And 15 is probably the target.
Probably the target. Yeah.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
Let's go.
It's so cool the work you're doing, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Where are we going with this?
Where are we going with this?
Panama.
Where are we
baby.
going
Where we
with?
going?
Going to-
Where we going with this? Where we going with
Where
this?
we going with this? Where 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 we going with this? All talk ain't nothing to show it. Show out what we talk about. Yeah, where we going? Where we going with this?
Yeah, I started late.
Yeah, it'll be synced.
I'm always late. I'm going to be late. Actually,
You just make it hard for Tanner is what you do.
I
That's
really
right.
do.
Yeah.
I am going to arrange for my funeral for them to bring my casket in late. And I'm going to have whoever's officiating the funeral to be like, Josh is in traffic, but he will be here soon. It's going to be part of it. And I really am, in my will, I'm going to have a treasure hunt.
Yeah.
I'm going to hide like 50 grand in cash, and I'm going to have a map and everything with clues.
I want to be part of that treasure hunt.
Everyone's part
yeah,
of
I
it.
wanna
If you
be part
come to
of
my
it.
funeral, you might be the one who finds my treasure.
50
Manny's
grand.
going to be pissed.
She's going to be so pissed. I'm debating if I'm going to tell her about it, but it is going to happen.
If it's in the will, it has to happen.
It's going to be in the will. You must hide this chest here, and here's the
No,
clues.
you got to do it before you die.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right. I'll hide it, and in the will, it'll be like, first clue.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Game time.
And maybe it'll...
I wonder how many people actually do that.
I feel like that's the most fun.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you're planning your death, that's not fun, but you can make it
You can
fun.
make it fun.
Yeah.
You guys should all do it.
I'm in.
You got 50 grand cash. You take 50, but do it in gold because you never know what could happen.
I'm going to bury it under the bridge.
There we go. It's in Panama.
Yeah, it's under one of the bridges,
That's so good.
dude.
With the trolls.
And
Then
people,
they have to go
Yeah,
on
with the
mission with Ember.
dude, I'm telling you,
Indigenous person.
funerals could be way more. Where are we going with funerals? We
We gotta
make them
spice
way
them up.
more fun.
Oh, I got a job idea for funerals. Drone ash disposal.
Oh my.
Oh,
Like anywhere in the world. You
Yes.
fly the drone over. And
That'd
let
be
the
great
ashes-
business.
Yeah.
you just
It'd
drop
kill
them.
it. It'd kill it.
Yeah,
It would.
I would do it like as a prank. Just
Yeah.
have it drop on random people in New York,
Come with a note.
New York City.
You guys ever watch Due Date
Due date.
with Zach Galifianakis and Iron Man?
Morse code for.
That's a pretty good beat.
That was a really good beat. I was about to break it down.
Yeah, check it out. Everybody do the Joe Charles.
Could do a shirtless episode.
Would you guys pierce your nipples?
No.
For money.
Yes.
How much money?
Yes.
How much money would you have to be given per nipple?
How much are you offering?
Let's figure out what the price is.
10 G's.
Tanner,
Oh, I'm
how
less
much
than
per
that.
nipple would you pierce
You
your
can pierce
nipples?
mine for less than 10 G's.
Yeah.
If Elon Musk right now was like, how much money to pierce your nipples?
Dude.
If it was Elon Musk, a bill.
Yeah, if it was Elon Musk, we're talking.
Okay, let's
big
go. All right,
money.
Yeah,
I
that's
take
a
it
whole
back.
It's
different
Josh
story.
Hamilton.
What's the lowest? What's the minimum per nipple piercing price?
How long do I have to keep it in?
Oh, you don't have to keep it in. That wasn't part of the
Yeah,
deal.
that's not part of the
Yeah,
deal.
yeah,
You just
yeah.
have to get it pierced.
Oh, dude, $20.
$20?
All right, I'm higher than $20.
That's
Dude,
it?
I'll get $20 out right now.
What? Wait a minute. Unsupervised
Dude.
episode right now.
Dude,
What are
let's
we
get
doing?
what's her
I
name?
got a
Let's get-
tattoo for free on
Let's
the
get
pod.
Louie out here again. What's her name? Joey.
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 Let's get Joey out here.
out here.
She might do piercings.
She definitely does piercings.
Nick would probably do it for us.
Nick would pierce your nipple for free.
Absolutely, he would.
But then we could give you the 20 that we would have spent on.
You can give him the 20.
Yeah, he'll get. All right. How about you?
I
I'm
was,
at least
I was
1,000.
gonna say
I
1,000.
was gonna say
Yeah,
1,000.
I'm at least 1,000.
Yeah,
You're 1,000.
I said 1,000. Yeah.
How, why
Would you
why
rather
are your
get a-
nipples so much cheaper, Chad?
Would you rather get a tattoo or get your nipple pierced?
Nipples.
What?
Oh, I'd get
That's-
the tattoo. Do I get to pick the tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you already have tattoos.
Yeah.
He's anti-tattoo.
I just
He
don't
has
have
no
any tattoos. That's my biggest flex. That's what makes me unique. Is I don't have any.
That's
tattoos.
what makes
He
you
doesn't have an iPhone and he has no tattoos.
Yeah, I'm a nonconformist. If
You might
will.
as well live in California.
Everybody's like, "Oh, I have an Apple." I'm like, "Android," and they're like, "Oh, I have tattoos." I'm like, "No tattoos."
Text me if you can.
We brought a tattoo artist in the studio and he didn't get tattooed.
I got tattooed right here.